Welcome to the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb.
This is Formula One meets Woodstock. Up to 14,000 feet, 12.5-mile course with 156 corners. Nothing like this in motorsport anywhere in the world.
Perspective is everything, especially when you're gasping for air at the changing elevation. It's not easy. It's what I've trained for, it's what I came here to do. Yeah, we're just gonna make it happen. I was introduced to racing when we flew out to California. There was a go-kart race, and I was like, Dad, I need to try this.
This is Lance in his car.
It all kind of started that day. I started out racing at F1 Boston, and by the time I was 10 years old, I started doing races all across the country, competing against the best drivers in the world. When I was winning those races, I think that's when we all realized there's something here. Along with being a driver, I'm still in high school playing lacrosse. It was pretty much just a normal day. Our game ended up getting delayed. There's rain, lightning. Halfway through the third quarter, I had a collision with another player that broke my neck and left me paralyzed on impact. You kind of black it out. I don't remember much of that night. The one thing I do remember is seeing my mom, looking up to her, telling her that everything was gonna be okay, even though I knew in my mind that it wasn't.
Good morning. Good to see you guys.
I was relearning how to eat, I was relearning how to breathe, I was relearning how to talk. I wasn't going back to normal life, I was returning to life in a completely new manner that I knew nothing about. I didn't know what to expect, and I was just scared about how the world was going to see me. I was lost, and I was not who I was supposed to be anymore. A few years later, one of our great family friends came to me and he handed me a pair of keys and he said, "We're putting hand controls in this and you're gonna go drive." I was like, no, like this isn't real. Like, what are you talking about? I had not figured out my body. I had not fully regained strength yet, but we went and I got to drive, and it was one of the most incredible direction-changing moments in my life. It gave me an ounce of hope that maybe we could figure this out. The next 6 months consisted of testing over and over and over. You need to run simulator laps, you need to run visualization techniques. Everything you can do so that when you show up, you're ready to go. I didn't know how long it was gonna take, but I knew I was going to be on Pikes Peak, not waving a green flag, but in a race car. Where else do you get to race up a 15,000-foot mountain on one of the most beautiful roads in the world? You can't explain to people that aren't driving it. The mountain at all times has its jaws open, just ready to clamp down. If the team isn't perfect, car isn't perfect, the driver isn't perfect, you're done and you're not gonna get another chance. We had that crash during the test weekend. I think there were a lot of doubts within myself on whether I'd be back here. They called the people they knew, they got the parts they could get, and they got this car back together in less than a week, ready to go and driving perfect. The mountain wants you to mess up. Overcoming adversity is what has made me who I am. You don't want it to come easy. That's just part of it.
And he's off!
You're not going wheel to wheel. if you're not going for a gap that exists, if you're not pushing to your absolute limit, then you're not going your hardest, you're not giving it your all, and you probably shouldn't be there.
He's done it! Lance Fenderson has crossed the finish line.
We're really making one of the best stories this week. And moments like this, on the mountain, in the zone, they don't come around often. The Insta360 X5 camera doesn't just capture the action, it captures everything. It's like a time capsule. 5 years from now, I'll be able to relive this exact moment, emotion by emotion.
Nobody in racing ever wants an easy win. If I were to talk to myself 5 years ago and show that version of me what I'm doing now, I would have called you crazy. Like, I would have never believed it. It was so hard to find a little light to make you smile, so I'm just hoping that I can do that for other people. Maybe I'm supposed to be doing this, inspiring other people, and not just being some other race car driver.